Hi guys! Welcome back to Melanie On Demand. This is a quick video about the latest Express Entry draw which was held yesterday, September 30, 2020. Express Entry draw number 164. This is again an all-program draw with 4,200 invitations given, the third time in a row. Also, the CRS cutoff has been continuously dropping, even just by a few points, but it is indeed going down. This is an awesome news to all candidates in the Express Entry pool. Let's look at the details of this draw. As seen from the EE website, draw number 164 was held yesterday, September 30, 2020, and it is a no program specified draw. Just like the two previous draws, a total of 4,200 invitations were given. Thank you, Canada Immigration, for these big draws. More and more people will have the chance to fulfill their Canadian dreams because of this. The CRS cutoff is down by 1.2471, which was kinda expected because of the huge number of candidates in the Express Entry pool at this CRS Score range. Even though the score dropped only by 1 point, this is a good news because now we can see a continuous pattern of decreasing CRS score. If the all-program draw goes on and on for succeeding weeks, like the pre-pandemic stage, those high-ranking candidates will be invited, clearing the pathway for those who have lower scores at around 460. The tie-breaking rule was set on March 2, 2020 at 12:47:08 UTC, meaning those applicants who created their profile before that said date and time got an invitation to apply for this round. However, even if your CRS score is 471, but you created your EE profile after that said date and time, you will not get invited for this round. So better luck next time. Let's review the trend for Express Entry 2020 so far. As you can see, the trend of rotating draws between different programs has now been stopped. Or is it too early to say that it stopped? As we recall, when the pandemic hit the world in the early 2020 and hit Canada at around March 2020, Canada Immigration prioritized inviting people with Canadian adaptability factors, meaning those candidates with work experience and or with provincial nomination. This is because of the uncertainty brought by COVID-19. And that trend of rotating draws went on for about 6 months from March to August 2020 until recently when things are slowly getting back to normal. However, our Prime Minister Justin Trudeau recently announced that the second wave of COVID-19 is already in Canada, with a continuously rising case count per day. Do you think Canada Immigration will keep on doing all program draw? Or will they revert to program-specific draw? Let's examine the overall EE trend for the all-program draw from 2019 up to present. I created this combo chart so we can visually see the CRS score cutoff and the number of ITA given for each draw. Let's focus on the CRS cutoff first, the line series with markers. We can see that at the first part of 2019, the CRS cutoff is significantly lower, in the 430 to 450 range. But it climbed up to 460 to 470 during this period, and then further increased and leveled at 470s from the last quarter of 2019 until now. Moreover, looking at the yellow bar chart here for the number of ITA given, IRCC sent more ITA for the past 3 draws of 2020, that is 4,200 each draw, which is relatively higher compared to previous draws in 2019, which are all less than 4,000. What does that mean? All I can say is Express Entry is really getting very competitive nowadays. Even with the higher number of candidates being invited, the CRS score cutoff is not dropping so much. Let's look at the composition of Express Entry pool to see the distribution of candidates. As of September 28, 2020, 2 days before yesterday's draw, there were 2,857 applicants in the 471 to 480 range. Since 471 is the cutoff for yesterday's draw, most of the candidates in the 470 plus range are gone by now, and most likely the applicants from the next range, 461 to 470, will be invited for the next round. But there's 9,854 of them here, and we don't know exactly how the candidates are distributed in that range. So my guess here is that the CRS cutoff might go lower than 470 if the all-program draws will continue, but I doubt that it will go lower than 460 anytime soon. And for those of you with scores in the low 400s or high 300s, it's time to move and do something to increase your chance of getting invited. Here are some proven tips for you. Your actions should depend on your current CRS score. If you are in the low 300s or mid 300s, a better English test score or even a Canadian job offer might not be enough to boost your score to the 470 range. But you can consider studying in Canada. This can give you plus points for Canadian education and the chance to obtain post-graduation work permit or PGWP, which will enable you to work here in Canada after your studies. If you're interested in this pathway, make sure you're subscribed to my channel because I create videos specifically for this pathway, international student to permanent resident. And don't forget to ring the bell for notifications. So what about you? What's your CRS score right now? And what's your plan to increase it? Let me know in the comment section below and maybe I can share my opinion about your case. That's it for today. This is Melanie On Demand. Keep safe, everyone. Bye.